Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. It's your boy PSG, and tomorrow, obviously, Paris Saint-Germain set to play versus Lille for the second time this season. This time, it will be played at the Parc des Princes. And obviously, the recent game between the two outfits was not the best performance from Paris Saint-Germain, but we still managed to get a penalty from Lucas Hernandez and Kylian Mbappé sliding the pen. But later on in the game, Asensio makes a mistake in the defense, and Lille capitalize and get a goal at the end. Jonathan David scoring, and Paris Saint-Germain go away from Lille with only taking 1 point. It felt a bit bitter, but the performance was not worthy of a victory. Maybe we were a bit let down by the performance and so on, but this game again, we want to take revenge. We want to have a good game. We're at the Parc, but with Sociedad 4 games in hand, I don't know the mentality of the PSG players in this game. Obviously, the mentality is to win the game. We're not going into games to lose, to draw. No, every game is supposed to be win, but I don't know about the full performance and the intensity and everything, how it will be in this game. I think the big question ahead of this game is Kylian Mbappé. Will he start the game? Will he not? Obviously, there is some uncertainty regarding Kylian Mbappé, but this is what Lucho had to say. Yes, Kylian Mbappé will be present tomorrow versus Lille and available to play. He didn't train today so as not to take any risks. And regarding other players' health, obviously, as part of his recovery protocol, Nuno Mendes participated in part of the training session with the team. And Lucho had this to say: no specific date yet, but he's getting closer to a return. He's doing exercises with us, but not all of the full training yet. He's at a very good level, but it's the doctors who decide when he can return. Milan Skriniar and Presnel Kimpembe continued their rehabilitation exercises. In Kang In Lee, who obviously recently returned from the Asian Games, this is what Lucho had to say. Lee Kang-in, he's on vacation until next week. His return date, there's a resumption date, but you will see him. And he will be fresh because he will have rested. And here's a predicted lineup for Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, this is one of the hardest lineups to predict, with a big game upcoming versus Lille and some uncertainty regarding Kylian Mbappé if he will start the game and so on. This is the lineup I've went with. In the goalkeeping position, Gianluigi Donnarumma. In the defense, Achraf Hakimi, Danilo Pereira, Lucas Beraldo, and Lucas Hernandez, with Marquinhos being rested. In the midfield, Manu Ugarte to get his first start in a while, and Warren Zaire-Emery alongside Asensio, who comes back into the starting lineup, with Fabian Ruiz and Vitinha being rested. And up in attack, I see Colomani coming back to the starting lineup after that virus infection. Barcola, I see him starting this game. Obviously, he was suspended for the previous game versus Strasbourg, so I see him fit enough to play and start this game, and I believe Kylian Mbappé will start the game for Paris Saint-Germain. I myself would rest Mbappé. You maybe take him on as a substitute later on if we need him, and start Gonzalo Ramos. But I predict Mbappé to start. And this is how the shape will look. Obviously, 3 defenders: Beraldo, Lucas, Danilo, Dan, Hakimi, Ugarte creating that double pivot, Warren Asensio in the half-8 spaces, Barcola, Colo on the wings, and Kylian Mbappé up top. And PSG will have a pretty strong bench for this game, with Marquinhos, Dembele, Gonzalo, Vitinha, Fabian, Mukiele, and Soler all sitting on the bench, being able to have an impact off the bench. That's why I'm predicting a tight victory for Paris Saint-Germain, 2-1. with Marco Asensio, Kylian Mbappé from the penalty spot, and Zergova being the goal scorer for Lille. Let me know in the comments down below, what's your prediction for Paris Saint-Germain versus Lille? That's been it from your boy PSG, and as usual, allez Paris!